March 7th. Today's Bible reading is Numbers chapter 8 from verses 1 to the end. Numbers chapter 9 from verses 1 to 23. Mark chapter 13 from verses 14 to 37. Psalms 50 from verses 1 to 23. Proverbs chapter 10 from verses 29 to 30. Reading Numbers chapter 8 from verses 1 to the end. Verse 1, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Verse 2, Speak unto Aaron, and say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against a candlestick. Verse 3, And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamps thereof over against a candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 4, And this work of the candlestick was of beaten gold, unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof, was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had shewed Moses. So he made the candlestick. Verse 5, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Verse 6, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, and cleanse them. Verse 7, And thus shalt thou do unto them, to cleanse them, sprinkle water purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Verse 8, Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. Verse 9, And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. Verse 10, And thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. Verse 11, And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering of the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. Verse 12, And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, unto the Lord, to make an atonement for the Levites. Verse 13, And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering unto the Lord. Verse 14, Thus shalt thou separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. Verse 15, And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering. Verse 16, For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel. Instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. Verse 17, For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them for myself. Verse 18, And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn of the children of Israel. Verse 19, And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel, when the children of Israel come nigh unto the sanctuary. Verse 20, And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did the children of Israel unto them. Verse 21, And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. And Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. Verse 22, And after that went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation before Aaron and before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites. So did they unto them. Verse 23, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Verse 24, This is it that belongeth unto the Levites. From 25 years old and upward they shall go in to wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Verse 25, And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more. Verse 26, But shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Numbers chapter 9 from verses 1 to 23. Verse 1, And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the first month of the 2nd year, after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Verse 2, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. Verse 3, In the 14th day of this month at even, ye shall keep it in its appointed season. According to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof, shall ye keep it. Verse 4, And Moses spake unto the children of Israel, that they should keep the Passover. Verse 5, And they kept the Passover on the 14th day of the first month at even in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So did the children of Israel. Verse 6, And there were certain men who were defiled by the dead body of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. And they came before Moses and before Aaron on that day. Verse 7, And those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering to the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel? Verse 8, And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. Verse 9, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be in a journey afar off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. Verse 11, The 14th day of the second month at even they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Verse 12, They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover they shall keep it. Verse 13, But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. Verse 14, And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover unto the Lord, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. Verse 15, And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely, the tent of the testimony. And at even there was upon the tabernacle, as it were the appearance of fire, until the morning. Verse 16, So it was alway, the cloud covered by day, and the appearance of fire by night. Verse 17, And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. And in the place where the cloud abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents. Verse 18, At the commandment of the Lord the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandment of the Lord they pitched. As long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle, they rested in their tents. Verse 19, And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord, and journeyed not. Verse 20, And so it was, when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to commandment of the Lord they abode in their tents, and according to commandment of the Lord they journeyed. Verse 21, And so it was, when the cloud abode from even unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night that the cloud was taken up, they journeyed. Verse 22, Or whether it were 2 days or a month or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle, remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents, and journeyed not. But when it was taken up, they journeyed. Verse 23, At the commandment of the Lord they rested in the tents, and at the commandment of the Lord they journeyed. They kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Mark chapter 13 from verses 14 to 37. Verse 14, But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing where it ought not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee to the mountains. Verse 15, And let him that is on the housetop not go down into the house, neither enter therein, to take anything out of his house. Verse 16, And let him that is in the field not turn back again for to take up his garment. Verse 17, But woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Verse 18, And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. Verse 19, For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which God created unto this time, neither shall be. Verse 20, And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. Verse 21, And then if any man shall say to you, Lo, here is Christ, or Lo, he is there, believe him not. Verse 22, For false Christs and false prophets shall rise, and shall shew signs and wonders, to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. Verse 23. But take ye heed. Behold, I have foretold you all things. Verse 24. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Verse 25. And the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. Verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man come in the clouds with great power and glory. Verse 27. And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Verse 28. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. Verse 29. So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. Verse 30. Verily I say unto you, that this generation shall not pass, till all these things be done. Verse 31. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. Verse 32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Verse 33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. Verse 34. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house, and gave authority to his servants, and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Verse 35. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even, or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. Verse 36. Lest coming suddenly he find you sleeping. Verse 37. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. Psalms 50 from verses 1 to 23. Verse 1. A psalm of Asaph. The mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Verse 2. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God hath shined. Verse 3. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. Verse 4. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Verse 6. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself. Selah. Verse 7. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am God, even thy God. Verse 8. I will not reprove thee for thy sacrifices or thy burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. Verse 9. I will take no bullock out of thy house, nor eat goats out of thy folds. Verse 10. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. Verse 11. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. Verse 12. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine and the fullness thereof. Verse 13. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Verse 14. Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High. Verse 15. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. Verse 16. But unto the wicked God saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Verse 17. Seeing thou hatest instruction, and castest my word behind thee. Verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentedst with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue formeth deceit. Verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Verse 22. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Verse 23. Whoso offereth praise glorifieth me, and to him that ordereth his conversation aright will I shew the salvation of God. Proverbs chapter 10 from verses 29 to 30. Verse 29. The way of the Lord is strength to the upright, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Verse 30, the righteous shall never be removed, but the wicked shall not inhabit the earth. Meditate on what you have heard and pray that it takes root in your heart and life, that you will do according to all that is written in God's Word. Amen. Let's keep walking the Word together. Please like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you're here for the next study.